Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna talk about money. We're gonna talk about money management. We're gonna talk about how to keep your money, how to amplify it, how to make your money, what are the principles behind what you need to keep in mind in order to do better. So stay tuned. Today I met a friend of mine and it became a discussion that how a person who does not have any skills financially and don't know how to improve financially, like where to start, like what is the things overall to follow. And I think there is a lot of people who is either watching this or just never see this video, but they're thinking about it, like how I can do better financially. And there is like three things only what we need to follow. We're gonna cover all these three in this video. What would be the basic or what is gonna be the foundation. And like with every skill, whatever you're learning in life, you need to have a foundation in place in order to build something greater on top of that. So the number one thing and the skill, what you need to learn with money is how to make money. And of course, most of you who's watching, you already know how to make money. You have been making money the whole life of yours. Either you have a job or you have a business or you do some side jobs or like whatever you're doing, you already know at least the basic principle how to make money, or not really making money because making money would be illegal, but gaining money. Let's call it gaining money then, right? Because you need to get the money from somebody. And how can you do it more efficiently? Just a very small tip, just a very small tip is provide more value. What higher is the value what you offer to the marketplace, the higher is the money what you are going to receive. And this is that simple. And I can bring you an example in another way, saying if you get a job what anybody can do, then you're gonna get paid very less. So your value in the marketplace is very less because you're very easily replaceable. And what higher is the value what you, that's why the university degrees and everything kind of matter, because together with the degree usually is coming some kind of skill. And if your skill is more rare and more valuable, like it's more rare, then it's also more valuable in the marketplace and people are able to pay you more money for that because everybody's not able to do it. And the same thing is also in the business. If you're running your business and it's not doing so good, you need to think through what is the value what you're providing today for your customers and how to improve, how to increase that value what you're offering for the people. Because if value is there, people are gonna buy, and if people are gonna buy, your company is gonna do better. That's it, number one. Number two thing is how to keep the money. So if first thing almost everybody knows how to do, number two thing almost nobody knows how to do it. So just a very simple principles what you can follow is start tracking your spendings. Start tracking everything what you do with the money. How much money was coming in, how much money was going out. And you need to create some kind of accountancy system. I think you should not bother yourself like too much and to go too crazy with it, especially in the beginning when you're starting. But what you can do is to create a simple spreadsheet. You can use Google Sheets or something like that, and you just create three columns, only three columns. And these three columns are my assets, number two, my liabilities, and number three is my incomes, right? So assets are actually also the incomes, but I recommend you to put it separately, and I'm gonna tell you in a moment why. So the first thing what you now do is assets. Assets is the things what you own, what is valuable and what brings money into your pocket. So everything what brings money in is an asset, everything what takes money out is a liability. And then money in, we're gonna talk about it in a moment. So you start listing. If you're not doing very good and you're thinking that you don't have money today, or you don't feel that your net worth is really something, you need to build a list where you're gonna keep everything, whatever you have right now. Money what you have in a bank account, money what you have in a crypto, money what you have somewhere else, money what somebody is owing you, assets what you have. It can be, if you don't have anything else, put your jewelry, how much it is worth, how much your shirt is worth, your pants, your clothes, your everything. If you have a phone, you have a laptop, put it in the list and put the value on it. How much is the current market value of this today? And I bet you're gonna be surprised to see that your net worth is much higher than you were actually thinking. And if you never analyze it, obviously you're not gonna know. And there you go, you put everything in there, and of course also your intellectual value. So if you own a business, or you own a brand, you own a company, you own something what could be sold, what could be worth something, put it in a list, and you're gonna see like how your net worth is going up. Now, second column is liabilities. So these are expenses what you need to pay every month. Your food, your living, maybe your alimony, maybe your internet bill, whatever things. Maybe you have a debt to somebody, you're gonna put the debt in there, and you just put all the liabilities, right? And in the bottom you make a summary, right? How much is the assets together, how much is liabilities together. And the third column, okay, so the third column is incomes. And into that column I also want you to put, besides your current income, what is expected income, what is coming. Besides the expected income, also what are your potential future incomes. So you can a little bit play with that, and you can a little bit see it. So if you have a business idea, but maybe this business is already running, but it does not produce anything, but you can put expected incomes in there. So for example, let's say you open the web shop, or let's say you started trading. You started trading and you don't have an income yet, but you have expected income that it's gonna go $100 per day or $100 per month or whatever it is. You put it in there, right? And you make a summary from all of these three columns, and then you do it every week again. You're gonna look through all of the things again, what you have and what you don't have. Maybe some debts what you already delete, you're gonna delete it from there. Money what was coming in, debt what was paid, whatever, you make the changes and you start doing it weekly. And this can help you so much. I guarantee you that if you do it weekly basis, every week, your financial life is going to improve already, and you're gonna have more money in the hand. Now, another super important thing regarding this same topic about keeping money is to figure out a system. And the system needs to be, how big percentage is my money when money is coming in? How big percentage is gonna be for me, for spending, for my living, for my travel, for my fuel, for my clothes, for my whatever things. You need to put the budget in place. But the budget should not be a number, but it should be a percentage from the whole. So if $100 is coming in, then you know what percentage is going into what pocket. What is going into my spendings, what is going into taxes, and what is going into investments. Okay, so, or maybe it's even split a little bit more. We can make another video about that, how to split it maybe in a good way. But there is one really great guy who I'm following. His name is Grant Cardone. Maybe you know this guy also, and he has this 40-40-20 rule. So just for an example, he's saying 40% of the money what he is receiving is going for the taxes, 40% is going for the investments, and 20% is for himself, for living the life what he's living. So if this now, is a little bit disencouraging for you, because maybe you earn only $200 and now 20% out of $200 is like $40, and you cannot live a very lavish life with $40. Well, what you need to do, then you need to go back into number one and find the ways how to increase the number one, what is making money, not making money, but receiving money, getting money, because making money is illegal. Only federal government can make money. And what is now important is that you have a system in place what is going to work with all of the numbers and what you're starting to follow. It can be the 40, 40, 20, it can be 70, 10 and 20 or whatever. Just make sure that you know what is your spending money, what is your life living money, what is the percentage, what is always going to investments. It does not matter how big is the amount, if it's coming $10, $100, $1,000, $10,000, $10 million, it's always going to be the same percentage, and it's not going to change, and you need to start doing it right now. But just put your percentage in place, it's going to change everything in your life. Number 3 thing, very important thing. You need to understand that every rich person who you know is investing money. Every rich person is investing money. You can invest money into yourself. You can invest it in the stocks or in the cryptocurrency, in the businesses or whatever other assets, right? But you need to start investing. So now, when you know these 3 things, that first one is to make money. Number 2 is how to keep money, and number 3 is invest money. And if you learn these 3 skills, you're gonna be wealthy. And it is not a freaking rocket science. It's not so difficult to do, but we are not taught to do it, so we are not normally doing it. Most of the people don't do it, and the ones who are doing it, they are very wealthy. Now, how you invest money? This is now a very broad topic, and there is so many different gurus and videos and everything in the internet, in the YouTube, people who can teach you how to do that. And I have also some videos of how to how to buy cryptocurrencies. Like, it's a good asset for me personally. I love it. I love that it's extremely volatile, but it's also very risky. Crypto is risky. You buy it in the wrong time, well, it might collapse a lot. But there is, of course, the tricks and tips that you can follow in order to buy cryptocurrencies and to do it in a safe way. Another thing that you can buy, of course, is the stocks. Normally, to buy the stocks, like if you do it through the bank, you need to have like an account what already has like balance of $2,000 or $3,000, what is normally minimum to get in. But there is some applications what allow you to buy the stocks also in smaller quantities, and this is of course based on the regions. And I don't know too much about the stocks. I'm not normally buying the stocks, and especially I see that if the economy is very weak, as it seems to be right now, then I would not buy any of the stocks. So unless you're shorting in the market. So that's with the stocks. And of course, if you have a little bit more money, you can buy businesses, or you can buy properties. Just buy apartment, rent it out. Buy something that you can rent out. Again, a very easy thing to do. If you're in the place where people are renting cars, you can buy a car and rent it out. It's just find a way to work on that, and find out today already what you would invest in. If you're starting to put the money on the side, and right now maybe every week you're putting $10, $20, $50 on the side. If you have now $200, $300 together, what can you do with this money in order to put it into work? The reality is that our work, what we can do with our hours, is very limited, and we need to amplify the money that we already get in order to become wealthy. And that's it. That's exactly how simple it is, and it is incredible that nobody's teaching us this in the school. Unbelievable. You should teach this first for yourself. Learn how to do it and then teach it also for your children, that your children, your next generation would do better than you were doing in your youth. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Kent Kruusmaa. Welcome to the channel, and I hope you're gonna love this video. Subscribe, thumbs up. See you already in the next one.